Hey, what's going on? Aaron Shen here. Hope you're doing well. Now, if you're watching this video right now, you're probably doing a little bit of research on Clickbank University, okay? You're checking out the product and you're trying to decide whether this is something for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down for you, give you some of the pros, some of the cons, and then once I'm done, you can use this information to decide whether you want to invest in it or not. Completely up to you, okay? So Clickbank, I don't think it needs an introduction. Obviously, you know, they've been around for many, many years, one of the biggest marketplaces in the world. So Clickbank University is their own proprietary product. It's something that they created for themselves, and actually it's a very, very good product. Okay, I'll kind of run through it, and then you can decide whether it's for you or not. So this is 2.0, version 2.0 of Clickbank University. It's taught by some very, very successful marketers. Version number one actually focused very, very heavily on learning how to do affiliate marketing, right? Basically how to market, which is actually one of the most important skills that you can ever have, okay? Version 2.0 though, where they relaunched it, and this is the version that they've got right now, focuses very, very heavily on how to create a product from scratch and then how to build it on Clickbank, upload it there, and build affiliates and all that good stuff, okay? Now, there's there's good and bad things with that, all right? The first problem is that if you're a beginner, then it's probably not the right strategy for you to use, okay? Because if Clickbank University is focusing on teaching you how to create products, but you're a beginner, then you actually have no right selling products. Does that make sense, right? Because you don't actually know anything about internet marketing, right? So until you've learned how to market online, until you've had a result, until you've used YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, solo ads, SEO, banner advertising, pay-per-click marketing, maybe you've gotten some results, so you're generating $5, $10, $20, $30,000 every single month. Then and only then should you really be focusing on creating products, right? Because the whole thing about internet marketing is it's about integrity, okay? And if you don't know whether your strategies have actually generated a result for you, how can you actually create a product and charge people money for it? Does that make sense, right? Which is why there's so much junk on Clickbank, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love Clickbank. There are some good products on there, but there's a lot of crap on there as well, okay? And the problem with that is a lot of these guys that have uploaded and become vendors. That's what, becoming a product owner is becoming a vendor on Clickbank, right? Because a lot of these guys might not necessarily have, they're not really successful marketers. They've basically gone through the Clickbank University route. They've created products where they don't even know whether those products work, right? Because the information that they're getting, think about it, right? If you're a beginner and you're going through Clickbank University and they're telling you to create a product, then the product that you're creating is based on information that you don't really know whether it makes sense or not, right? You're just taking other people's information, you're regurgitating it, you're creating a product, and then you're charging people money to buy it, right? That doesn't really make sense, right? People that are creating products should be people that have been in the industry for a while, people that have gotten a good result, they've earned their stripes, and then and only then should they be creating products and saying, okay, these are the strategies that I've used. I'm going to create product 1, product 2, product 3. I'm going to upload it onto Clickbank, and I'm going to charge people good money to get some of those strategies that I've used that have actually made me money. Does that make sense, right? So it's a chicken and egg situation, okay? So I would say that, is it a good product? It's a good product, definitely. But is it for beginners? I don't think it's for beginners, okay? I think Clickbank University, especially Clickbank University 2.0, which is what they focus very, very heavily on. They don't really teach you how to do all that affiliate marketing stuff anymore, okay? All that information is outdated. They're really focusing on teaching you how to become a product owner, creating a product, uploading it onto Clickbank University, where to generate traffic, how to build affiliates out, how to build your business as a product owner, okay? There's also an upgrade in there, which is a good and bad thing. Again, it depends on how you look at it, which is called Clickbank Builder. Now, Clickbank Builder is basically like ClickFunnels, right? Where, it's a website builder. It teaches you how to build landing pages, websites, all that stuff. There's good and bads about it, okay? The good part is that it's a pretty decent builder. The bad part is that you're locked into Clickbank, okay? So everything is done through Clickbank. Your websites, your domains, your hosting, everything is done by Clickbank. So if you're okay to do that, then that's completely fine, but it's not a third-party vendor, okay? So if something happens to Clickbank, then you're pretty much screwed because you're tied into everything. The other problem with the Clickbank Builder is that all the training inside of Clickbank University focuses on Clickbank Builder as well. So, you know, if you're brand new and you don't understand how to do this stuff, then unfortunately you have no choice but to use Clickbank Builder, and you have to, you know, do that upsell. You got to do the upgrade. And you're locked into the whole Clickbank ecosystem. Okay, it's good and bad. Again, you know, if you're an entrepreneur, you don't necessarily want to be locked into something, because if Clickbank doesn't like you, or you know, something happens to Clickbank, then you're screwed, right? Because everything is tied into their ecosystem. Okay, they're very clever, obviously, because they want you to be tied into their ecosystem, just like Apple. Okay, but again, it's not great for everybody. So, is Clickbank University a good product? It's a good product. It is a good product, right? But I think personally that it's very good for people that have been marketing for a while. You know, they know what they're doing. They've generated results. They're generating significant income. And then if they wanted to, you know, create a product to sell on Clickbank, then it's a good program. Do I think it's a good program for beginners? Probably not. Okay, because as a beginner, what you really need to learn how to do is you need to learn how to become a practitioner. Okay, you need to learn how to market. You need to learn how to market other people's programs before you create your own product. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, the reason why I say that is because I've been online for a long time. I've been online marketing now for 9 years. Okay. 8 of those 9 years, I made a lot of mistakes, guys. Okay. So I've done everything. I've done MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing, Clickbank, JVZoo, you know, webinars. I've done e-commerce. I've even sold my own digital products when I didn't know what I was doing. Exactly what Clickbank University is trying to teach you how to do, which is a problem, because when you're creating products that you don't really know whether the strategies work or not, integrity, you know, it's all about integrity, right? It's not good. Okay, and you don't really know what you're doing, and that strategy didn't work for me very well. Okay, so what I focused on then is I focused very heavily on my marketing skill set, how to become a good affiliate marketer. And once I got tremendous results from that, then and only then should you decide whether or not to create products. That's completely up to you. Okay, now where can you learn how to become a very powerful marketer? Okay, because up until a year and a half ago, my business was kind of like I wasn't doing very well. Okay, I was making a bit of money here, a bit of money there, but it wasn't consistent and it wasn't significant income every single month, right? Now, a year and a half ago, I met somebody that explained this whole situation to me, and he said, look, this is what you're doing wrong. You need to focus on these things. You need to focus on your skill set. You need to focus on your marketing, your conversions, your traffic, your presentation, your posturing, your power, your influence, all that stuff. Okay, and since then my business has gone from negative to tremendously positive. Okay, so how was I able to do that? Well, I focused on my skill set. I focused on becoming a very powerful promoter. Okay, now if you want to learn how to do that, again, completely up to you. All right, all you need to do is click on the link right below this video. You'll see a little link right there. It's going to lead you to my webpage. Okay, you got to enter your best email address in that webpage, because I'm going to send you the information that shows you how I went from 8 years of failure to 1.5 plus years of really, really huge success. Okay, now on the next page, you're going to see the program that taught me how to do that. I recommend that you go through the entire page, okay? Listen to what's being said on the page, go through the testimonials. If it makes sense, if you think you resonate with it, then go ahead and get into the program, okay? But here's the other thing that I must mention, all right? When it comes to internet marketing, when it comes to building a business online, it's very important to understand that this is not a push button, get rich quick kind of thing, all right? You have to earn your stripes. You need to work hard. You need to sacrifice. You need to put in the effort. You need to take lots of action. You got to invest money into your business, because this is a real business. But if you understand that and you get it, okay, and you're okay to do that kind of stuff, this can potentially be one of those things that will change your life, because it changed mine. Okay, but you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to set the right expectations. You have to understand that this is a real business and you can't take shortcuts, okay? And you have to learn the one thing that's really gonna change your life, which is your marketing skill set, okay? Now, if that makes sense, then you can go ahead and click on the button below if you want, completely up to you. And I hope you enjoyed this review of Clickbank University today. My name's Aaron Chen. All the best in your business. Take care. Speak soon.